Well, there have been a lot of great movies already released this year, but our next guest says that Hollywood is just getting started. Welcome to the show, pop culture expert Maude Garrett. Maude, good morning to you.
Hi, Alex. Yes, it's such a good time to be a movie lover because there is so much happening over this summer movie release, and there's something for absolutely everyone. But if you can't get out to the movies, there's another alternative as well where you can watch a bunch of amazing flicks for free. So this is a win-win.
Right, so you're going to sort of help us pair some of the newer movies with some of the ones we might have missed or haven't watched in a while. So say we go and watch Toy Story 4 or Secret Life of Pets 2, what can we watch on Tubi?
Yeah, those two movies are going to be absolutely fantastic, and I think the big trick about the school holidays is trying to find enough things to entertain the kids with for a long time. So my recommendation, if you jump onto Tubi.tv, which is the largest movie and TV service for absolutely free, you can find a great flick called Finding Neverland. This movie came out in 2004 and stars Johnny Depp and Kate Winslet. Johnny Depp playing the author J.M. Barrie. He's the guy who got the inspiration to write the book Peter Pan. So you see this tale about where he drew that inspiration from and how the story came about.
Awesome. Now, if we want a little more action-packed, maybe some comics, say X-Men Dark Phoenix, what should we watch on Tubi?
I am a huge superhero buff. I absolutely love all of them. Endgame was amazing. I cried for 20 minutes straight. I am not too proud to admit that. But if you do want to get your superhero fix, let's look back to some of the classics that existed. Catwoman came out 15 years ago now. And this is the movie where the superhero genre was a little bit up in the air. This is before Marvel really took off. And this is when we went full camp. Halle Berry actually knocks it out of the park as Catwoman. I loved it. But we have to pay homage to the fact that Halle Berry was the very first female standalone superhero title. She had the first movie, and it stars Sharon Stone. That is hard to say 3 times fast. But that movie is so bad it's good, and you have to watch it, especially if it's free.
Yes, and one that I'm really looking forward to is the new Men in Black movie. It's about time they made a new one.
I remember, I think I was 11 years old. It was one of the first movies that I ever saw in cinemas. I believe this little girl was on a date, so it holds a really big place in my heart for that one. 2 and 3 kind of fell off a little bit, but now we've got a whole new lineup here. Chris Hemsworth, Ozzy himself, playing one of the agents in this movie alongside Tessa, who we saw them team up in the Thor movie as well. So that's cool to see them back together. But if you need that fix and you want more action and you can't get enough of it, then there is an amazing flick for free to watch on Tubi.tv called Escape Plan. I'm not sure how I haven't heard of this one. It came out in 2013 and stars 2 of the biggest peeps in action, Sylvester Stallone teaming up with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is a jailbreak movie that's absolutely fantastic, so good that it has 2 sequels, with Escape Plan 3 coming out this year with Dave Bautista, who we know from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Oh, that's awesome. Now tell me that you are a scary movie fan, because a lot of people are mixed about it, but I can't get enough.
I'm so glad you're a horror movie fan. I don't feel like you can sit on the fence with that. You either love it or loathe it. I'm in the loathe it category. I get scared when someone shuts the door too fast. So it's not really necessarily for me, but I do have a great recommendation on Tubi. And I've seen this movie behind my fingers. It's called From Dusk Till Dawn. It is a horror cult classic film. It came out in 1996. It was directed by Robert Rodriguez, and it was written by Quentin Tarantino, and he also stars in the movie alongside George Clooney like we've never seen him before, neck tattoos and all. And it looks like it's going to be a crime thriller movie with a bank robbery. It ends up being a very gory vampire flick very quickly. I remember the first time I saw it, I was like, is this really happening? And that's the kind of movie that you want to watch.
Yeah, it's intense, and it should be noted too, it's not just movies on Tubi. Of course, you can watch TV shows on there as well. If we want to log in and check out what you have to offer, what Tubi has to offer, what can we do? How can we do it?
It's so easy. Tubi.tv is where you need to go. You can sign up in less than 10 seconds because you don't need to put in pesky credit card details at all. And then you have access to over 12,000 titles for movies and television, which is double what Netflix offers and absolutely free. I've started adding to my playlist, which I'm so excited about. There's a television show called Roadies, which was directed by Cameron Crowe. It's basically like Almost Famous, but the behind-the-scenes people for touring artists. That's a show that I've wanted to watch for so long, but I found it on here and I get to watch it when I want and how I want, because of course Tubi is available on 25 different devices. So stoked about that one.
Awesome. Maude Garrett, thanks so much for your time today.